video games.
Yeah, you press down and get like a weird little animation.
Let me see.
It's a ducking animation, which does
That's
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, doesn't even fucking move.
She reminds me of the chick from fucking Beetlejuice.
Winona Ryder?
Yeah. Or
Wow.
at least her character in the cartoon.
I don't know, she hasn't stolen anything from a department store yet.
She's stolen my coins!
Too soon?
I don't remember her stealing stuff from department stores because that was a very, very long time ago. It was a very long time.
Oh, that's the anime.
Tell them how long it was.
That shit was like 96, 94, dude.
Too soon.
Yeah,
It's too soon still.
Long ass time ago.
Blow, blow.
That's funny, that shit was like all over the news and stuff. It was like super.
Yeah, it was like made a super big deal that she stole a
so
shirt
it's
from a department store.
Like, okay. Everyone's freaking out. Well, she's supposed to be rich. No, she's just a klepto. It's okay. Yeah.
A Kleptonian? From the planet Kleptonia.
Planet Kleptonia. She stole that planet, by the way.
So a Kleptonian is the same thing as a nymphomaniac, right?
Exactly the same. Exactly.
Oh, great. Now I got the
Nymphilia?
baths on here, too.
They're from the planet Nympholia.
The planet Nympholia.
I want to go to that planet.
It's right next to Kryptonia. Planet Nympholia and Kryptonia. They were just trying to blow up Nympholia, and they hit Kryptonia on accident.
That's how Kryptonia got blown up.
That's how it got blown up. They were
Nymphonia
going after all
Tonight.
those nymphomaniacs.
I had some business I had to... No, wait, never mind.
What the
It's
fuck is that thing?
just a commoner.
Damn, he is flexing hard.
Baz.
It's the Baz.
Look how hardcore he's flexing.
He just got out of dive kick. He really wants to use his arms.
Hey, you! Your science is right! You sure look like one. So if I beat you in a fight, then I'll become a scientist!
I have absolutely no idea what you're going on about.
Ha 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 ha! I see my natural science sounds already messing with your mind! Check out this string theory! Bitch!
Now this is the real we go in. What the fuck?
He just bazzed on you.
Hell yeah. He just got bass in the face.
Oh man, you're fucking interrupting my shit.
You got 2 more pellets. You got 1 more pellet, dude. That shit takes forever to come back, dude. Damn, you got 1 more pellet again. You got no pellets.
Fuck!
Baz is going in.
Yeah, you see, that cheap shit where he electrifies the fucking ground looks kind of fucking...
Josh Green says, here's a little love for Steve for supporting me while doing Mario Maker without having a stroke. Thank you, JJ Max and the rest of you, for well wishes during the surgery. Damn, Josh, thank you, dude.
Yeah, dude, I didn't
luck,
know
man.
that. Yeah, you had that, which is pretty nuts. I think we beat this guy last time on Shovel Knight.
Mm-hmm. We did.
And then he never showed up again.
Have a good night, Wednesday.
You look like someone I can trust, so I'll let you in on a huge secret. I have a crush on a girl. You know how to brew love potions, right? How about this? If I can beat you in a friendly sparring match, I don't have time to play around with you, kid. He's so
Excuse me.
Kind of got a Strider. Kind of got a Strider thing going on.
Yeah, he's got a scarf and he's cool.
Yeah, the wind is blowing with the scarf when he lands.
That's one of the Strider's best traits, is that there's always wind blowing his scarf.
Somewhere along the way.
Damn it.
God damn it! God
down.
damn it! I'm
Rush
sick of
down,
all these
Ethan.
goddamn bananas!
You got 1 more bar, dude.
Whatever.
remember that. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Simmons rage quit.
No.
So it's just rage
The
quit?
pad died.
Well, it is plugged in. How the
No,
fuck?
it's not.
God damn it! God damn it!
Gamepad's not plugged in.
Multi-gamer channel put in $5 as well as Blaze Blue Knight. Thank you guys very much. The Bacon Nation says, first time donating. I would love to fight you on KI for your birthday, and I'm finally a freshman in college and majoring in graphic design. Is it worth the bachelor's, possibly master's for it? Wow, that's a tough question to answer. Really depends on what you want to get into. It really depends on the job market. And a lot of the time, graphic design work is based on talent, so I would definitely use the things you learn in college and start making shit as soon as possible. That's my recommendation.
What did you actually do at your other job that was, I guess the game was like a...
Oh, the online game?
Yeah, the online game that you did.
Well, I went in as a associate producer, and then I was a games producer, which was like making content for the game and stuff like that, and writing stories.
So you never designed anything?
Well, that was the start.
Oh, okay.
And then I eventually started writing ad campaigns. I started doing graphic work for the game. I started doing marketing campaigns, implementing marketing campaigns, working with payment retailers like Walmart and shit like that.
Yeah.
And eventually I did fucking everybody else's job. And I still got laid off.
Yes!
But there was always another graphic designer. He's the guy that taught me how to do pixel art.
Okay.
So he's, yeah, I just did pixel art. That was it. I had to draw the characters, I had to draw scenes, I had to draw stuff like that.
Sounds like a chill job until you get randomly laid off.
Not a chill job at all.
Damn.
It gave me anxiety problems, which I still have to this day. Jesus, that thing's lethal.
I'm guessing you had like one of those bosses that was kind of like a hollow for Kenny.
Bosses were great.
Oh wow.
Bosses were great.
So it was just a project themselves.
It was just everything. It was, so you have to perform and do well when things are not going well.
Right.
And there's things that you know that they have to change in order to do well, and they're not.
Yeah. So you're stuck in a loop.
You can't do anything. You literally can't do anything. And you just have to keep going, and then everyone keeps telling you how bad of a job you're doing, and it's like, I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
So, they didn't tell you how bad of a job you're doing, it's just that they want you to hit numbers that you know you cannot hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, you guys need to change your product if you want us to hit these numbers.
That is, or not EB, but GameStop. Pretty much. Hey, you guys can sell this. If you guys can't sell this, then we can't have you here.
And that wasn't even the reason they let me go. They actually got rid of all of America. They got rid of the American division.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. But the thing is that what that eventually gave me, which is funny, like the career I went into after that, which was video production, isn't like anywhere even close to what I was doing there. But if I needed to get a job in that field, I'm like super fucking qualified now because of all the crazy responsibilities I had at the end of that job. And I was doing them all, and we were actually doing just fine. It's just that they spent so much money on trying to make their game Facebook. They were trying to become Facebook. And it was that whole thing, guys.
Game?
Yeah, they were trying to turn their game into Facebook. They were trying to be Facebook.
Yeah.
So the problem is that just like every other big game, all they see is success elsewhere and they want to emulate it.
Yeah.
And we were saying like, how about we do our own thing instead of trying to copy somebody else? And then they never listened.
Yeah.
So they died. Actually, they're still going. It's just that there's probably like 15 employees now. And when I was there, it was like 600. A lot of bad decisions.
What is that game? Candy Crush. I mean, that's like a Facebook game, like, if you think about it. Or not Candy Crush. What was that? Farmsville. There you go.
Yeah, and Zynga's in the shitter. Those guys that made that game,
yeah,
they're like almost gone.
Really?
Yes. That's like one of the guy who used to run Microsoft Games went to that company and they literally fucking died.
So
and that's what we were trying. That's what the game I was trying to do. They were trying to be Zynga as well. They really wanted to be Zynga, and Zynga, they died.
Well, it's the same thing with Mahalo. They wanted to be something that they weren't. And the problem is that these are, I'm not going to say mom and pop companies, but when you have a company that's running off of one person's dime, or a few investors' dime, you're going to get a lot of people breathing down your neck and saying, oh, we need to make this the most fucking...
The problem with my company, which is the same as video game companies, is that the company is essentially ruled by board members.
Yeah.
And the board members make the decisions, and they're not creative. They don't really know what's going on in the market. They're just following trends.
Yeah.
And they don't understand like what they are, really. They're just like, I worked in fucking candy bars before, and now I'm in video games, so it's just blah, 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 blah.
It's funny because the companies need these investors to stay afloat, but then the investors ruin the company.
Yes. It's exactly
funny how that works, right?
Yeah, the board members end up ruining the company.
Yeah.
It's literally what happened to Konami. It's literally what happened to Konami. All the board members said that like the profit margins from the old games like the Castlevanias wasn't worth it anymore.
Right.
And pretty much fucked them over. It actually happened to Capcom as well.
Well, Capcom's got Sony to back them up.
Well, they had to.
Yeah, you know, like they got Sony to kind of...
That's just for Street Fighter, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you've seen the other shit that Capcom's making right now, but that Resident Evil 5 first-person shooter looks... Resident Evil 6 first-person shooter looks like fucking butt.
You know what? I think it looks good, but I think it looks good for...
It does not look good.
It looks good for something else. It shouldn't be called Resident Evil.
Yeah, it is.
It just shouldn't be called
And
Resident Evil.
even standalone, it just looks like contrived as shit. It looks like we're just trying to hit the Call of Duty audience.
Yeah, market, yeah. Dude. You know, I'm not gonna say they know there's money there, but they assume that there's money there.
Yeah.
No, it's Resident Evil. The thing is, I said, sum it up in one sentence: Resident Evil fans don't want it. Shooter fans won't care.
Yeah, it's appealing to literally nobody. I mean, the funny thing is that Raccoon City appealed to fans of the old games. I can see why that game would sell because Raccoon City seemed like it could be cool.
Nobody had any idea. We
Then
got
you
hit
play
from,
it.
Yeah, we got
it's
hit
like,
from left
holy
field.
shit, this game is fucking.
I kind of knew
so bad.
it was gonna. I knew it was gonna be crap from the beginning because the developer was crap. I remember my friend.
Slant 6.
Yeah, you remember Ben, our Strider?
Yeah.
He was like, that game is going to be fucking terrible. Like, he was saying that he didn't know much about gaming, but the thing is, he had a small stint working for Sony before, and he remembers them from their SOCOM days, and he's like, fuck them, they suck.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, you know, Ben saw what I normally see, which is like, great games come from talent, not from, oh, it's called Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You know, you could even have a great idea. It's still not going to necessarily be good. If you have like a fucking, you know...
Well, ideas are, in the long run, in a creative field, ideas are useless. Execution is what matters the most.
Yeah.
Everybody has ideas. It's not when you say you're an idea man, you are guaranteed to not get a job. Like, never say that. I'm telling you right now, do not say you're an idea guy because it usually will never get you a job. People don't need idea guys. People need people to act on ideas. They need people to execute. That was weird.
It's the I think I call this the Michael Bay syndrome. Michael Bay is successful because he executes.
He executes.
Yeah, he executes. He makes,
He makes
money.
pretty looking movies that are shallow as fuck. But popcorn
like
bullshit.
But he has no ideas.
He doesn't have any original ideas.
He has any original
at all.
ideas. He just makes really flashy good movies. He executes.
He executes.
And he gets it done. That's what they want him for.
You can be an idea guy, but don't expect to make a lot of money. That's kind of the big issue.
I
You
think
can be an idea guy if you can execute as well.
I think idea guys get their ideas taken. Like, they'll come up with a really good
Oh,
idea
yeah.
and somebody will just...
No, that's the thing, is that you might have an idea and then somebody else executes on it and...
It's not your idea anymore.
It's not your idea anymore. It was theirs. That's what actually happened in the first Alien movie. Like, the idea of what it was like, it planted an idea and then they changed it completely. And then they came up with Alien.
So somebody else
had this idea of, like, this script, and they pretty much took it and then rewrote the fuck out of it and didn't give the original guy much credit.
I got into a big argument with some dude over at Activision when I was working there. It was pretty fucking crazy because he insisted that there was a man who was the roommate of George Lucas who came up with the original idea of Star Wars.
Probably.
And he stole it.
Yeah, but there's a million people.
There's a million people that do
stories that say, "Oh, Star Wars is ripped off from this or this old movie or that old movie or whatever movie." The point is, who cares?
In all honesty, it's very hard to come up with something completely original, and usually everything is a reference to something else.
Shakespeare. Everything is Shakespeare. That's
Well, every story is a Shakespeare story.
Or Simpsons did it.
Or The Simpsons did it.
Yeah, it's the two biggest things. Oh.
I'm trying to get away from that. I have to go that way too because that's where the relic is. There's 7.
Yeah,
there's-
so yeah, exactly, JJ. I bet you one of those interns came up with like, "Where's my water?" And Disney made like nearly a fucking $1 billion on that game or some shit. And
Where's
that
my
person
water?
probably, yeah, it was a mobile game.
Oh.
That intern probably got nothing out of it. Probably got paid for their internship, and that was it. Hamster Light, thank you so much, Hamster Light.
I
The
think-
only,
I
the
think
only way
Smart
that story has a happy ending is if Disney just bought it. Like,
If they just
Yeah,
bought it.
Yeah, I was
guy
gonna
was
say.
super successful. They're just like, we'll buy it
But,
for like this chunk.
but you know, if you work at Disney and you come up with anything while employed at the company, they own it.
Oh yeah.
So it most likely was his idea. Disney made a fuckload of money off of it, and he probably got paid salary.
I think what happens with that is that they keep people like that around so that he can.
Oh
keep
yeah,
making ideas
of
from
course.
them. Yeah.
They keep you employed.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, you're the fucking lifeblood of this production that makes multi-million dollars.
Yeah.
That's the part that's like rough, dude.
See, but it's like that episode of The Simpsons where
Dude, like fucking Lasseter and
what is his name?
Bob Iger, they have all kinds of they wrote all kinds of laws, anti-competitive laws. So people couldn't like just leave their fucking studio
Yeah,
and get poached by another animation studio.
yeah. They have that with games as well. I actually learned that from a lot of the Double Helix guys.
It's like that that Simpsons episode where they showed Bill Gates
How the fuck am I get
just
around that?
skunking or like just snaking the hell out of Homer Simpson who came up with a good idea, and he's like, "Well, how do you think I got rich? Not by fucking giving away money to people that came up with good ideas. I just take them."
That's all Windows is.
Yeah.
It's just an improvement. That's what it is. The nature of the industry.
Yeah. So in other words, guys, you want to become successful? Steal somebody else's idea. There you go.
Not really.
That's
That
it.
is not.
No,
That's
it's
not
fucking-
true. But it is. You can't just steal an idea. Guess what? You need a lot of money and an idea. If you have something. Because just the idea doesn't mean shit.
Well, that's the difference is the execution part. That's the
yeah,
execution
like Bill
part.
Gates
It's
was
money.
able to create an operating system off of something that was very similar in Apple, and made something incredible. Because Bill Gates was an Apple employee.
Yeah, I was gonna
He
say,
pretty much took it.
didn't he invest in the money to make it himself?
Well,
Like,
Bill was the one who like made it.
Yeah.
And he's the one that started everything in Windows. But he was employed by Apple while making Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook's a great example. The
That's
guys that
it.
are super successful are the guys that you probably took an idea from somebody else or something else, and then slightly modified it and executed it.
Well, okay. To be fair, the guy that he stole the idea from, he made them rich too.
Sure.
Like, yeah, they all made
Absolutely,
money.
they all made money off of it, which is probably better in the long run.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're still pretty salty about it, though. That's for damn
Oh
sure.
yeah, I mean, sure, but at the same time, it's
They
I'm
couldn't
sure
execute.
Bye.
They
They're happy
couldn't.
with like their $500 million.
You're right. Like, oh fuck.
They got like $500 million out of that deal,
Yeah, or something like that.
but it was like
split,
it was
yeah.
like chump. It was like 10%. It was chump change.
Yeah.
I wish I could get like chump change.
You're right. No, right?
Yeah.
Like, damn. You stole my multi-billion-dollar idea, and all I get is 500 million. Fuck. Damn it, you got me.
You know you're a fucking asshole if you get pissed about that.
Yeah, like seriously.
The thing is, you didn't do any work. Like, you didn't actually like really do any work.
Yeah.
Like the person who made it is the person that made
Well,
it big.
did you see the movie, the Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
Amos, thank you so much, Amos.
And it was basically they did pay him to do the work.
Yeah.
That's what we paid you for.
Yeah.
And he just did the work for himself.
Yeah, he just
Literally.
ended up not doing it for them and just kept it for himself.
So
Because there was no proper contract.
yeah.
Well, it was also where it's like he did a thing like it sounded a lot like was kind of covered his ass pretty
Sonic
good.
and them have, thank you very much, dude.
Basically by saying that like none of the code he used for what they hired him for was used in the actual creation of Facebook or something like that.
True. That once again they had an
Like-
idea, and he took the idea and changed the code because they gave him the code for
It's like they told him, "We want you to do this," and then he went and did it, the whole Facebook thing. But then he's like, "Well, you fucking like took our work," and it's like, was any of the code? I think from what I understand was like, it was like I didn't use any of the code that I was using on your website for mine.
I think the idea of them getting played like a fiddle is kind of reaching on their part because they're
Like a damn
Uh-oh.
fiddle! What's the matter, Plague Knight? Alchemy business slowing down? Here to make some coin? Or are the Order's coffers running dry? Can't you just synthesize all the fool's gold you want? Ha! Good guess, but no. It's something far more important than mere gold. More important than gold? Now you're just being ridiculous. Get out of here, you bottom feeder. Oh, your essence is showing. I hope you don't mind if I help myself.
This guy seems super good for this fight. Spencer!
Fuck.
You ever beat that game, Rex? Not the original, but the new one where.
Bionic Commando?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Nah.
Fuck no.
I heard it was
played
bad.
a little bit of the multiplayer and it was just my wife is my arm.
Yo, Simmons is good at voices. Where's your voice, Max?
Shovel Knight! Please! Help me, Shovel Knight! Please! I had that I know.
Yeah, you did actually. That was pretty good.
Jesus Christ! Sonic NM2. Okay, I get it. 1 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. Holy fuck, Sonic! Thank you, dude.
Oh shit, actually.
You put in $5 and then $45. Thank you so much, Sonic. Oh my god.
Had to go liberate the essence of avarice. Nice place he's got down there. You can just make it from sawdust and mouse skulls. Some people do things the hard way. Let's do some work. Alright, spins around you even through pierce. Yes. Detonate. Launch the air.
What's with this Tetris music?
It is kind of Tetris-y, huh?
Yeah, that's straight up Tetris right there.